Hi, I'm Garry Coward and this is my video submission for the Film and Television Production course at Uclan. The reason I'd like to study film and television production at Uclan is mainly because even though I have done a lot of film work within the industry and a bit of acting on the side, where I've had the pleasure of working with some great actors, John Hurt being one of the main ones in his final film of his career before his death, which was aka Nadia. I find that even though I have no trouble writing and putting films together, mainly shorts, I've also found that you don't always know everything. I'd like to study film and television production to help forward my career and get the life skills that will help me to progress my career and hopefully, and I say hopefully, work in the industry and make it to Hollywood, to showcase the film ideas that I have to share with anybody that likes to view my material. Apart from having the chance to work with great actors within the industry, I'd say one of the best people that has inspired me to keep pushing in my film career is a producer known as Christopher Peters. His dad is known as John Peters, the studio head at Warner Brothers, who has produced films such as Rain Man, Superman, Batman, some of the greats. A few years ago my uncle owned a video shop and computer rental store, and there was this nice young lady that came into the store by the name of Daniela, and at the time she wasn't married, but she was dating the producer that I mentioned, which is Chris, and she told me that he was working in the industry and his whole family were in the industry. His mother especially, which is Leslie Ann Warren, an actress that I have grown up watching in film for many years, all through my childhood. She introduced me to Chris Peters, and from there he has basically inspired me to keep writing my films. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put in a short film that I recently produced to, well, a scene, just to showcase what he has inspired me to produce.
Justice fucking is fucking here! Dude, I can't do anything. He's not going to stop! Tell me stop! I don't know anything anymore! It's okay, don't worry, you're going to be fine, don't worry, okay, I promise. You're going to be alright.
If I was asked to describe a memorable moment from my life which has really impacted upon me, there's two events that have impacted me that have really changed the way my life has been and the direction in which I was going. The first one would be the death of my father back in 2002 when I was just 15 years old. I actually made a short film in memory of my father when I asked for my first video camera at the age of 17, so I'm going to put that short film in here now, just so you can get an idea of the film that I made in his memory. The second most memorable moment in my life that really impacted me was the death of my ex-fiancée last year. It was the 11th of June and she lost her fight to cancer. So most recently I wrote a feature-length film in her memory, and to showcase that I'd like to show you the trailer for that feature film.
I remember it like it was yesterday, baby.
So the question I've been asked is to describe an existing film scene that I would like to be involved in and why. The best way I'm going to answer that question is to tell you the truth. There's not really a scene within film that I want to be involved in that is already existing on screen, because I'm a filmmaker who likes to create new and original content. So if there was a scene I wanted to be in, it would be a scene that I've created from scratch. Something that is original, something that is thought-provoking, and something that will really get viewers' emotional inner selves out so they can express themselves while watching my film. So I'm sorry that I don't want to star in an existing scene. Some filmmakers like to recreate scenes, some filmmakers like to recreate films, but for me, I like creating original film, and that is my overall goal within the film industry and within my time wanting to learn film at Uclan.